Solid snake action and nothing gets your snake solid than Dev Barda Jesse Cat.
I'm so keen for this. Brazil, they play Siege like nobody. In a dominant start for FaZe Clan. Los are off very well. They've got good control.
Oh, that will hurt though. Seeing some shots on the Mez player, so this is just an awkward angle for him to take with the SMG.
It is indeed. Big gunfight to come, though, for Dark. He needs to win it to bring something back because the rest of Los are struggling, and Vidiking has held.
Shots just weren't being hit on either side. They found souls, but 4 members of FaZe Clan still stand strong with 40 seconds to go, and it's going to be all on Dafo to win this one out.
A 1v4 becomes a 1v3. Time to find some exit frags. FaZe are very restrained. They are very unlikely to get baited into this one, and what's more, they've got Yokai.
It was handy from that position who got the frag. Intel is still nice from Los. You can see the snake watching these players on his little mini-map, but he jumps in. He's just going to get fried.
Oh, ouch. Nux does manage to make his way forward with the Blackbeard, though, and it does create an opening here for Los. In fact, they weather the storm. He's actually going to pick up another grenade instead. The time is ticking away, as you say. The Blackbeard needs to be one of the instrumental operators here, but completely caught off guard. Nux is taken down in sight by Souls Handy. Makes it a very difficult task now for Dark in a 1v3 on the Deimos, and that diffuser is cold on the ground. The round is pretty much done in the bag for FaZe again, despite some solid efforts from Los in the mid-round. So I mean, Dark is certainly not getting back to it in time.
Tough.
And it's 2 straight for the...
James, but I don't think there are expectations if you're Los. You know, this is a brand new team. It's not even like squads like Loud where maybe they have some former little roster that they're kind of leaning on. It's brand new.
Oh my god!
Holy dude.
Sorry, you're making some great points,
fair.
Jesse, but
Yeah.
the round is over. 45 seconds in, and...
Finding your footing a little bit, right? This is a team who are still trying to establish their identity.
are unafraid to play every single bomb site on Chalet.
FaZe Clan played basement on Chalet only 4 times for the entirety of last season. It wasn't a great map for them, 1-3 record, but it will start off strong here. Handy an entry and looking for a second. No fear for these players, but maybe should have a bit. Dark comes in, trades, but it really just comes down to these Los players. Can they convert with only 45 seconds to go?
Maybe they will. For the first time in this game, they have a numbers advantage for Los. It's a big opening moment now with Dark finding that kill.
20 seconds left. Vidiking has to hold things down here in Snowmobile. He's being flashed out, but he's still finding the shot. Great hit head to find onto Perez. Now it's back to a 3v3. Daffodil onto Souls. Dark with a triple in this round.
Try and convert this numbers advantage.
They've still got some flashes, still some smokes. This execute's going to come as soon as they're ready for it. The clash shield actually gets put down, so Vidiking feeling like they need an extra gun for this push. It's a long angle from Perez to find Souls, and we're off to the races for Los.
Yeah, up until the SMG-11s come to life for FaZe, and Vidiking joins in. It's a retake now for Cyber up through display, but deep into the bomb site, Perez finds nothing. Last one is Dash. He's alone on the mezzanine. They seem to know where he is as well. Good spray through the smoke. He's going to have to do it all. Now on the striker, he needs to make this 1v2 a reality into 1v1s. Handy, close with a shotgun, baits out the first shot. Yes, and Solar has managed to answer his phone early, so they might not have been in position to hear that before he did so. Oh, Cyber on site gets injured and finished off by Dark. That's a very critical kill. No longer
going to give themselves a little bit more information so that they can find these players top floor. The clash is still a problem, but despite the info, loses the first fight. Paris trades out on Davidiking, though. The clash has fallen. They need these last couple of players up above.
Wow, big prone peak opportunity here, and a great thread of the needle onto Handy. 2v2 now for Los. Diffuser in Nux's pocket. As KDS and Souls are separated, but they each hold their own positions. They each hold their own space around the bomb site. KDS duels back and forth, trying to maintain that crossfire. In this case, a returning coach, of course, Hugzord, working for Elevate. Quite a few homecomings for Brazilian players and high damage rifle. And Vidiking is continuing to make mincemeat out of the floor beneath Dash, and eventually finally finds that kill. Enough damage done.
Need to hold things down. Only 40 seconds. Still KDS below the site, hoping to get a bang through the floor, but not really finding much. Instead, Cyber will get one and leave it to Nuxgut and Perez.
Oh, and Nux goes down. It's Perez up against the world. 1v4, and Vidaking will easily
Do with that. Not sure if he'll really engage with anyone, though, because this could be a fast jump in from the Vidaking.
straight into sight, waiting for a chance to take a fight, but Nux will shut him down. So finally, Los have a little bit of life. Or two here or there, and the round is pretty much cooked. And I think that's the story here for FaZe. There's nothing to be done, yeah, especially with Souls dying. 1v4 and a nothing v4 dash. Damage from, not sure what happened there. Vidaking upstairs, solo pushing, but he finds Daffo, and that is a rough start for Los. Dark also being finished off. No more smoke, no more Goyo. Dash shut down on his flank, and with Perez falling and FaZe knowing exactly where Dash is down below, it comes just down to Nux upstairs. And nobody on site. Now FaZe can look to try and execute. Cyber is deep in the site. Souls has cut down.
His team is coming in to support him. They can take that top floor control. They start fighting
Into the playoffs, and Los need to garner as many points as they can to qualify through to those playoffs to stay alive. But Dash will fall early. He's done, perhaps for the entire match. As Cyber
half the round still to go. Nuxa here on blue stairs will be a one-man army to try to lock things down. It's Perez actually down inside a bar who strikes first. It's not all alone. He's not just a one-man army. He's got a bit of support. Dealing with those air jabs now, in a second from Perez before he finally does lose a teammate.
He's still alive though, and Nux overextending a little bit, and Perez falling as well means that it's all done. Los have a 1v3 before them that
possibly be a part of currently, them leaving their prior teams to collectively make this one. I think there's still some consistencies here. Dash's issues with getting overpicked, over aggressive. You can see when Los start to lose rounds, he gets very aggressive to find those picks. It didn't work out for him today. You can see Daffo, the same issues that he had on Liquid, not being able to find utility, find that usefulness to be able to follow up his teammates. But for Dark and Perez, again, just being able to